Robbie and I are heading down a logging road right now. Our destination is an abandoned airfield that was used in the 50s for military exercises. Jets actually use this area as a target practice range. We're gonna do some exploration. We've got our metal detectors along with us to help. We have reason to believe that we're going to uncover some really cool things out here. Welcome back to the Quiet Wild. Robbie and I are heading down a logging road right now. It's being actively logged out here, so we have to be careful. It's about 40 kilometers to our destination. And our destination is an abandoned airfield that was used right up until the 1950s. We heard some tales from some folks that we know regarding what the airfield was used for. We've got our metal detectors with us because back in the 50s, during the Cold War era, jets actually used this area as a target practice range. Apparently they deposited tens of thousands of 50 cal rounds into targets at this location. This should be another really awesome adventure. Thanks for tagging along. Well, Robbie and I made it to the airfield. Just scoping out a spot where we can set these hammocks up. The mosquitoes here are absolutely insane. And I mean insane. It's not even just mosquitoes. It looks like every bug that could bite you under the sun here ready to do exactly that. We're gonna get set up and start doing some exploring. I don't know if the camera picks it up, but look at the flies, guys. I have to get this bug spray on us as soon as possible here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't care. Close my mouth. The sun feels warm. We've got a little bit of a breeze, but these bugs are just, you could probably cut these things with a knife. But the most important part is Robbie and I made it up into the airfield. We're going to try and sort out a place for us to set up camp, I think, and we'll start looking at unloading our gear and getting camp set up. Not even a little bit. Oh! Well, we got our ground bivvies all set up. Those are the hawk nest hammocks. And in the last video, we told you guys you can set them up as a hammock or you can set them up as a bivvy. Thought it was fitting out here to camp right in the airfield. We are literally on the airfield. This is it right here. This is where planes would touch down. This is where these planes apparently would fire at targets. We're set up right here on the airfield with them. This is shelter for the night. Step one. Checked off the list, guys. Here, I got an idea. Here, we'll have a race. We'll see how long it takes us to set them up. Okay. Oh, you beat me. I couldn't get that last pocket. I think it's where you're set up. These bugs are gonna do that in everything. I just straight up my nose. They're gonna be in our chili. So Robbie and I just got our tent set up. I think they're positioned well. We're out here in the airfield, which is awesome. I'm starting to kind of feel some emotion about it. You know, my mind keeps going back to the past, back to some of those things that I read about. But before we get out and do some exploration, we're gonna get some food into our bellies. We're gonna have a drink here because it is actually quite warm. Yeah, once we have some lunch, we'll get out and do some exploration. There's something about eating though outdoors. For me personally, everything always tastes better. And that might be hard to believe, especially when you're eating stag. Now, stag chili is a staple in the Quiet Wild. This particular version is classic. And the best thing about this is the full-bodied flavor that it offers. The worst thing about stag is that we're not sponsored yet. Oh. That sweet, sweet stag. Oh, Ma, 10 more minutes. Robbie, we're having stag. I'll be right in, Ma. Guys, I gotta go. I'm having stag. Keep the flies out of it, I guess. Ooh, it's got a bite to it. Serviette. Pizza, pizza. Thanks. Well, we just finished our lunch, and like I said, that stag, it always hits the spot, guys. It's a favorite for a reason. What I got here is an article that I had printed out. This area was used as like an emergency landing strip in the early 30s while they were punching in the rail line that runs through Northern Ontario. What they did is they had airmail, and every 100 miles or so along the tracks, they'd have these airstrips that were set up for emergency. Otherwise, planes would have to try and land in farmers' fields, and I'll tell you right now where we're at, no farmer fields here. Somebody along the line decided that this airfield might serve as a good location for CF-100 planes to do they use it as a firing range for these twin engine jets. The CF-100s, a pretty remarkable plane, especially for the time. They were equipped with 8 50 cal guns on them, and that's exactly what this airfield was used for. They began using the CF-100s for target practice here. For those of you that don't know what a 50 cal round looks like, that right there is a 50 caliber round. We're hoping that using our metal detectors, we're gonna come across some of this. We have no idea what we're gonna find here. It would be awesome to find all sorts of stuff. I don't know what was here. I've seen some really old aerial photographs. They were black and white photos, and it was just a landing strip, basically. I think Robbie and I are gonna try our hand with the metal detectors. That's what we're looking for on this abandoned airfield. Got something here. That's cool. Like a bullet linkage. Check that out. Well, looks like I'm onto something here. Try and give this a dig. Should be right in here, I think, somewhere. Okay, I think we got it right in here. What I'm doing is going around the general area using the serrated edge of the digging tool, cutting in on an angle so that I create a plug. Imagine like a bowl. When I put it back in, there's all that surface area for that bowl, those roots and everything to reattach. It's just better on the ground, and it doesn't leave a giant hole in the ground. My hand in there, and just flip that plug up, just like that. Let's see where this thing is. Is it in the ground? I don't think so. Look in here. No, I think maybe it's a belt link for the ammunition. I mean, it's cool to dig these belt links, and that definitely is part of the story, because this is what held the ammo belt together, right? I'll show you guys the plug. There's the plug I dug. Just come in around the edge, help seat it back in, and all those roots will reestablish. Robbie, come check this out.
What is it?
Hey man, I think we found what we were looking for. Wow, man, check that out. Look at that. That right there is a 50 cal round, man. We found one. That's crazy. Guys, this thing here would have been dropped here over 70 years ago by a CF-100 fighter jet. When I talked to you earlier about the 8 50 cal guns being mounted on that plane, this is what this thing was getting rid of. I cannot imagine what 8 guns mounted on a CF-100 would sound like ripping across this sky, unloading on the target that was set up here. That's just crazy, man. And if we're finding one, you can bet we're gonna find more of these. To put it into perspective, that's where we're camping. Right there. So when we told you guys that we were setting up camp on the airfield where they did their target practice, we were not giving you guys any bull. I'm second guessing where we're camping. Let's just hope no CF-100s come by now. There's another 50 cal round. So we did manage to dig up quite a few relics. Like we were saying during the video, things that we dug here, guys, this is 70 plus years old. This stuff was deposited 70 plus years ago. Pretty cool. We could have dug for a bit longer, but we do have to gather some wood. We got to get some other stuff together. We did have a gentleman come by on an ATV. I guess he does have a camp somewhere in the back 40 here.
Yeah. Oh, you got a mess of them. You must have a good detector. Holy wowzers.
Yeah, I think we got about 12 or 13.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I thought you guys were gonna lost and I was gonna stop when we were going fishing because
actually we got a YouTube channel that we started. We do a lot of outdoor camping and canoeing and fishing and hunting and stuff, eh? So
what's the name of it?
it's called The Quiet Wild. The Quiet Wild, yeah. We knew a little bit about this, but for the longest time, I couldn't find any concrete information about what this was used for. Like, if it weren't for these bugs, man, it'd be a great time out here.
Actually, they just started. They just started yesterday. I'm Perry, by the way.
Nice to meet you, man. Robbie.
Robbie.
Chris.
Anyways, I'll carry on.
Yeah, no worries. It was nice talking to you. Robbie and I both enjoy some good conversation with the locals, so it was all good, but there it is, guys. I imagine it would have looked something like this, albeit a little less rusty and
not on a human.
Not on a human, yeah. Would have been fed through that plane. 8 guns feeding belts like this on every single one of those jets. It just, the amount of noise, the gunpowder in the air, the smoke, the sound, it would have been terror. I just don't know how to imagine it any other way. I think we're going to go on a little bit of a side quest here, try and get ourselves some firewood. We would like to have a bonfire tonight, keep warm, have a couple beverages, enjoy the outdoors before going to bed tonight. So that's pretty high on the priority list.
Oops. I think I'm going to drag a bunch of logs to where we're camping and we'll buck them up here. Well, it's pretty scarce back here for standing deadwood. I got a tree right here that I found that's already fallen down, so I'll trim it up and drag it behind the four-wheeler and bring it back to where we're staying. I'm hoping this guy is strong enough. I got a bigger yellow rope, but it's about 50 feet long. And I didn't bring a knife to trim it, so we'll try with this. It might break right away, but we'll see. Oh, these bugs are awful. know what? We might as well daisy chain a bunch of them while we're out here. Oh no! We got a couple dead standing here that might be of use. I'll cut them down and see how rotten they are. Why? Husqvarna, Ulan, they all give you a hard time. How is that thing standing there? Look at it, it's like perfectly balanced. Oh, she's starting to teeter. Oh. I'm gonna try and get a load of good stuff. I think we need at least one more tree. We're losing light quick. Never enough time in the day to get everything done that you want it to get done, but I got my eye on this standing dead here. I don't know, I'm looking at the pretty big tree here. I just hope I can fall it the right way. And I think, I don't know, this tree's really big. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little sketchy.
For dinner tonight, we're going to have something that Robbie's late grandfather held on to for quite some time. And Robbie's uncle actually had these in his possession and was kind enough to pass them on to us.
My uncle hooked up Chris and I with some of his rations that he held on to. Me and my sister used to eat this stuff back when my dad used to hang on to it. Some of it was good, some of it was, I can't even describe it, just
Calories. It was not food, but it was just
like,
calories.
It was like
sustenance.
Sustenance. Like,
yeah. This one here, it looks like is a beef tortellini. I don't know how you fit beef tortellini into that. But like Robbie said, I'm hoping it tastes like food. I've never had this stuff either. It's kind of a special occasion, I guess. Just the fact that we even get to dip into this. Do you ever like remember anything that you had that was like a favorite? Was there something that was like good that you look forward to?
all I can really remember was like this bread.
Your sister said the same thing. I think I have a loaf of it here.
So spongy, like.
Yeah, she said she wasn't sure if it was good or if it was just the idea of this little loaf of bread. There's actually a little like packet of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And there's another little packet here of blackberry jam that I imagine might go well on the little loaf of bread in the bag.
Did you want to just try this one right now first? Like,
Just the bread?
yeah, before
Sure.
we get in. Here we go. I'm kind of scared.
That's 41-year-old bread. Somebody made that 41 years ago. Does it smell like bread?
No, yeah, but it also smells like fire almost.
Nan and Papa's house.
Yeah, like the basement. Oh, there it is.
Wow. What the heck? Does that puff up?
I think what you see is what you get. I'm terrified to try it. If I'm being honest, like,
It's got to be made with something that won't spoil. Like,
break it open and see what it looks like inside.
okay, it's a baked.
And best bread you ever had, or what?
I wouldn't go that far. This is not horrible.
No.
There's something familiar about it.
It's almost like ginger, eh?
Or something, yeah. I almost taste licorice. Like a black licorice.
Like, it's not bad. That's the inside of it. It looks like bread.
Okay. Want me to try and squeeze some out for you?
Yeah.
Well, that looks like peanut butter. I mean, there's no way around that.
I feel like the flies are ramping up, eh? I can't believe I'm eating this.
Well, it looks better than I do. It's almost just like eating the crust of the bread. Like it's so
like
packed.
the heel.
Yeah. Yeah, I always call it crust, but yeah, like the end piece.
Yeah.
That's edible.
It is, but I'm scared I'm gonna run off into the bush in 2 hours and explode out of both ends. We just tried the bread and peanut butter. Pretty good. We're gonna switch gears and do some Salisbury steak. Oh, there's lifesavers in here. Look at that. Just a little treat when you're out there. All right, there's the Salisbury steak. We'll get into that in a second. There's some salt, some, I think that's a lemon drink.
Beverage powder.
Huh. Some mustard. Pack of matches. It's a pretty funky looking serviette.
Somebody hand rolled that 41 years ago.
Yeah.
Somebody that worked for the military. It smells like an antique store.
Oh, it does, like old linens, eh? Or what's this here? Sliced peaches.
Cooking instructions. Place unopened pouch in a pan of boiling water. Return water to boil and heat for 5 minutes. Remove the pouch, open at the notches, and serve. Okay. I don't, like, this thing's just floating.
I wonder if we throw tortellini in there too at the same time. Why not, eh?
Guess we could. We'll try and get them both in there. I don't know if we're going to have success with that. They're like swarming.
I know they're cutting me.
I feel like cattle.
I hope you guys like this video because we're going through hell out here.
We're suffering a little bit here, guys.
If it wasn't for you guys showing all the love you have and the support, we'd be out of here.
I do think that I'm going to sleep good. I don't know about you, but...
Just being away from those bugs is going to be a breath of fresh air.
Well, you say being away from those bugs. We do have to get into that thing, right?
Yeah, we're going to bring in some hitchhikers, eh?
I got those mummy bags, though, so we can scooch right down inside and just leave a little mouth opening. Wake up with swollen lips full of bug bites. Women pay good money for that.
Yeah. Open up a shop out here. Bivvies everywhere.
Yeah, getting a mummy bag, eh? Let all the bugs sting your lips.
Yeah, just the lips exposed to the outdoors, eh? Why am I picturing that so vividly right now?
Oh, because it's so easy to picture. There's your Salisbury. Hey, it's some sort of tomato sauce.
Oh, that's strong. Oh, smell that. Woo.
Oh, yeah, it's heavily seasoned or something.
Yeah, it's going to be good, I think. Burger is in like a soup, which I don't know why. But that's everything there. Looks like it might be coagulated. I really don't want to eat this.
You don't have a choice. That's all we brought.
I know, but like it's like a soup. Oh no, I'm losing some soup. I'm losing the soup in my Salisbury steak meal. I'm gonna get rid of the soup here because I don't think it belongs. Like
we literally didn't bring anything else.
That's true, we didn't. That looks okay. That looks like Chef Boyardee or something.
You smell it and it smells like Chef Boyardee.
Does it? Yeah. Like, I love you, Papa, but
No,
Jesus.
that is Chef Boyardee.
Is it? Yeah, like 100%.
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
There's a fork here.
I didn't try this yet, and I don't want to. That is 100% Chef Boyardee.
Okay. This is not Chef Boyardee.
This is good, man. I like this.
Strong preservative flavor.
Okay, let's trade before I eat all this.
But
don't get me wrong. I'm appreciative of getting these, but this here.
Try that. Try it and I'll trade you. I'll eat the Salisbury steak.
But
there's kind of like a different, I know, there's like a
cellulose.
there's something, yeah.
It's not terrible. Like,
it's kind of like Puritan stew.
At first, it's good. It's the aftertaste.
Mm-hmm. This too, though, it's kind of a toss-up. I think I'd eat that.
Yeah, okay, Trey, because I'll eat that. I like this, man.
You were eating that because you needed to eat it. Just eating anything warm at the end of a day would probably.
Yeah, and like I'm not trying to make a mockery out of these things because.
Oh, it's getting cool.
I'll take it, man, if it sends them packing. Yeah, I kind of like this.
Have you had nothing to eat? Survival situation, let's say?
I'm enjoying it right now, man. Like, you're eating the grits and everything too, eh?
I'm eating it all. Granted, what it is, like, I don't know, man. I would probably give mine like a 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, while we're on that topic there, we'll just give a shout out to Uncle Charlie for hooking us up with these rations.
And also, thank you for giving us this 50 cal round on loan. I don't know if I touched on it earlier, guys. The primer is punched on it, so it is not a live round. But, you know, guys, when we opened the video up, we said this is what we were looking for. And I think we did a pretty good job of showing you guys that this is exactly what we found in the ground here. So we're pretty happy about that. Like,
yeah, that was good, man. Should we do some dessert?
Yeah, I'm down for bread even. You say you wanted bread? Okay, we're good there. Right? Baked cherry dessert.
Oh no. Oh no. No. A cherry puck. Oh, is that catching that? What is that?
Look at that. What in the heck is that?
I'm not eating that, man. I can't.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys right out of the gate, the cherry, what did Corinne make?
A chocolate cake with cherries in it.
Yeah, the chocolate cake with cherries and walnuts that we had. I'm already going to tell you right out of the gate. Far surpasses whatever the heck this pressed turd is.
It could be amazing, though. No?
Oh, it's delicious.
No? No, really? I don't know if it's supposed to.
Please just try a piece.
Oh, fine.
It's not completely horrible.
That smells really good, but like...
There's a texture thing to it, though. It needs to be cake, and that is not cake.
Like, again, I love you, Grandpa or Papa. I can't do it.
Okay, just try. Like, honestly, try and chew it and try and enjoy it.
The texture is so bad.
The texture ruins. The flavor's not bad. It does taste like those Halloween kisses or whatever. There's nothing cherry about it, and it's like waxy.
Did you swallow yours?
No, I spit it out. I couldn't. It's too gritty. Like it's like waxy or something. Though, eh?
Yeah,
like
I can't get it out of my side of my mouth. Yeah, that's not good. My mouth is numb.
I feel like we got clickbaited. Yeah, my mouth's numb.
Yeah?
It's like coated. Dude, look at the color of that peach. I don't know about that. Brown.
Oh, I'm not eating that. I will not try that. That looks like brains. Oh, I lost it. Would you guys eat that?
Oh, there's not enough light in there, but...
Yeah, good. Really good, eh?
No, those might have been in this pouch for about 40 years too long. Oh, what is this? Apple chunks.
Yeah, sure. Fire it up. Yeah.
Okay.
What's it look like?
It looks a lot like the peaches.
Oh, what? It looks just like them.
Might look okay baked into a pie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, maybe.
It's just barely got that apple texture. Like, it's just hardly got a little tail end of that little crispness. Want orange or red?
I'll take it red.
Okay.
Oh, I can't get it off that.
I think it's going to be soft.
I don't like it.
I don't want it.
Yeah, all in all, pretty grateful to have the opportunity to try this stuff out. My papa was really big on collecting things, and he has all sorts of memorabilia and just little knickknacks and stuff that it was always really cool to see as a kid. And
I had the opportunity to meet his grandfather, Bob. He was an active member of the local Legion. He was a veteran that he did serve in the Korean War. He really championed to have Vimy Ridge recognized in Canada. The highway actually going up, the Highway 108, has been designated the Vimy Ridge Highway. That was all Robbie's grandfather's doing. We're eating these rations that he held on to and everything, and some of them are a little bit less palatable than others, but the concept isn't lost on us. We are grateful for many things that Bob did in his life.
love you, Papa.
Love you, Papa.
Oh yeah. So cool. So we only did that because we knew it was controlled in the sand pit. Any other time we're very responsible with where our flames go and all that. Yeah. Oh. Nice hot fire.
That was a long day, man. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of flew by. You guys seem to enjoy when we read comments in the last video. Robbie and I discussed it. We're going to read some this go around as well. We really appreciate all your comments. Just going to scroll through some screenshots that we have. We're out in the backcountry. There is no service out this way. This is from Amy Domestico, 5265. If Ben Affleck and Matt Damon were mashed up with Bert and Ernie, two super nice cuties who are great friends. Glad to have stumbled upon you.
Thanks, I guess.
It was really flattering till the Bert and Ernie thing.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of that, but
I'm sure your intentions were pure there.
we appreciate it.
Here's a comment here from Susie Q-Bug. So glad you two brought me back to see Creepy Island 2. It's definitely the accents that give you away as Canadians, but please never limit your A usage. It's so great. Behind the scenes of getting into the hammocks made me a subscriber. Good night, brother.
You in?
No.
You took too long. Hey, we gotta do it again.
Just get in there, he says. Yeah, like it's some simple. Oh, shh. Okay, we gotta redo.
Yeah, we do. Okay, fix that.
Yeah, dang, look at all my...
Oh, for God's sakes, get out of there.
I'm trying, I'm stuck.
Took too long.
My
again.
bed is... Oh, can't breathe.
Half your body's hanging out still.
We're glad that you guys had a good laugh out of it. This go around, the hammocks are set up on the ground.
So if something like that happens this time around,
I might have to just start sleeping in the truck or something. Garbage bag dog. You asked how we know you're Canadian? It's a toss-up between the open fire bacon in bear country and the camp whiskeys. You guys have a brilliant outdoors channel. Thanks from Alberta. Well, here's a couple more of those camp whiskeys for you.
yeah.
Standing outside the fire.
So before coming out here, Pa suggested that I bring out these magic fire packages. What I'm going to do is toss them in the fire and it should change the color of the flame. We'll do that right now.
Oh yeah, it's blue already.
Is it? Yeah, it shows up on there.
Is it making green? Yeah, it's making green at the top.
Yeah.
That fire is magic. So the magic fire turned out okay, but Robbie didn't stop there. He also picked up this box of fireworks. We're gonna set those off and we're gonna enjoy our own private fireworks show. Well, you guys got to see the magic fire. You got to see some fireworks. Robbie and I got to enjoy the fire. We're approaching 2 o'clock in the morning and it's time for us to retire for the evening. Till the morning. Good night.
Still sleeping, man? Oh, good morning. There's hungry mosquitoes trying to get into my bivvy.
Oh, wow. I look like I got into a fight with a bag of hammers.
I just want to give a shout out to my daughter Kate for providing these squishmallows for our comfort. It's what saved my sleep last night. Time to get up and get some breakfast and coffee. Get me out of this burrito. Oh, I could breathe. Oh, that sun. Oh no, don't look at me. Don't look at me. But I can't get close. Yeah.
The wood must be just really dry.
Yeah, no problem.
Only see like how hot the sand got, because even the sand's a different color.
Yeah. Okay. There's one. Oh yeah. Jeez. That's hot. A Quiet Wild classic.
Well, Robbie and I are gonna make some coffee here. Forgot some proper cups, so we're helping the environment by recycling. I think we're good.
Yeah. There's quite a bit of powder down there. Man, that is good.
Just about done our coffees here. I think we're gonna start packing up. We came into this area with a goal in mind, and that goal was to try and explore some of the history of this space. If you guys have made it this far, Robbie and I discussed things. So what we're gonna ask you guys to do is comment down below. We're gonna go through and randomly choose 12 comments. Each one of you commenters that are chosen, we're willing to ship you guys one of these as a little souvenir. Just make sure you include the word Airfield in your comment. Also, if you're interested in any of the gear that you saw us use, don't forget to check the link in the description. We do have an affiliate link. It helps us out a little. You guys will get a little bit of a discount too on some of the products. I'm appreciative that I've got a good friend in Robbie to be able to come out and do this stuff. I appreciate having all of you guys tag along with us as well. Till next time, guys, stay tuned for the Quiet Wild.